He was once the top soldier king on the battlefield. After leaving the service, the sheriff actually pegged him as a bum. They only found a knife on him, yet the FBI treated him as a dangerous person and took him to the police station. When the police officer reached for his chest badge, he instinctively stopped him. The conflict was about to erupt, but the man held back his anger. They only then learned that this man's name was Rambo, and he was a veteran. But these police officers acted above the law and showed no respect for a war hero. The undersheriff felt his authority insulted, so they arrested Rambo for resisting arrest. The moment he stripped off his shirt, the scars covering Rambo's body left the cops stunned. Yet the undersheriff cared nothing for Rambo's past and struck him with the baton. Then they sprayed Rambo relentlessly with the water gun. The police's actions were pushing Rambo step by step toward the extreme. When they tried to shave Rambo's head, it made him recall the torture he suffered on the battlefield. The enemy had treated him in the same way. Rambo finally could not endure. He quickly struck down several officers and ran out of the police station. Having escaped deep into the forest, Rambo did not dare to lower his guard, as the police chief behind him led a large number of officers in pursuit. Rambo kept on his way, yet his luck seemed to have run out. At that moment, a sheer cliff lay ahead of Rambo, while behind him a large group of police and tracker dogs were in pursuit. He did not want to be caught by the FBI again, so he climbed down the cliff. But the sheriff's sniper rifle was already aimed at Rambo. To save his life, Rambo hardened his heart and jumped straight off the cliff. Luckily, a big tree at the foot of the cliff cushioned his fall and kept him alive. But he was also covered with wounds. The undersheriff kept firing at where Rambo was hiding. Rambo picked up a rock and threw it, causing the helicopter to sway from damage. The undersheriff, without any safety gear, fell from the helicopter and died. The sheriff saw his partner's body and was instantly overwhelmed with grief and rage, vowing to tear Rambo apart. But the sheriff underestimated Rambo's combat power. And Rambo also decided to launch a counterattack. He set the traps and only needed to wait quietly. The police quickly spotted Rambo, but as they moved to arrest him, gunfire broke out all around. An old man was shot and killed, and the police immediately fired toward the front. When lightning flashed in the sky, the police saw that the figure ahead was just a scarecrow. The sheriff realized he'd fallen for the trick, but he had no idea how terrifying what was to come would be.